All right, welcome back to whatever episode this is. This is the investigation episode of chapter 3, the Galactic or something chapter. So the first thing I saw when I got to the rec room was she's not even dead? Celeste. It was Celeste and she was hurt. Mikoto, Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I am not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1? This is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. Now you were attacked with this. Justice Hammer 1. Makoto, Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura. What? Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently, she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a stroll on the first floor. I understand now that it was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. Strange man. I forgot to do the accent. I was immediately aware of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him going to the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were meeting in the dining room. That attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour. Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt too badly. This is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did.
As for me,
I told him I would do anything if he scared me. I offered to lick his boots and whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the most important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean by a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us.
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his camera. You don't mean
Actually-
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him noticing it. I would tell you not to be stalked, but I fear it would do you no good. With the strange comment in mind, we looked at the camera. What? What? Well, you are definitely right about strange part. Their face is totally covered. What the heck? I did not expect this. What is this? This is like, this reminds me of the question. What's the question? I forgot. Jumanji? Something about Jumanji. As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes. So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away, and I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem. I believe I understand what happened. Well, there's much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
See.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed down the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor, that's where Kyoko's supposed to be. Oh, speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go looking for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run away now. We do have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we will all rush out of the room to the second floor. Hey, you too. What's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Yeah, what? You guys are playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or
You
Hifumi?
gotta be kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got out here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you were just talking. Anyway, can you guys help us look for him? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
Fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on.
Okay.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something?
Perhaps.
Maybe. I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library. Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as we could. When we opened the door to the library. It hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you. You're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? That guy was Robo Justice. This Robo Justice you're referring to. Is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him, I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. He's Robo Justice.
can't be.
Robo Justice, huh? This just keeps getting stranger. His hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with. Justice hammer too? On top of that, this one's actually slightly bigger. He attacked me with that hammer. He bumped me right on the head with it.
Well.
A hammer that big, I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood. Protein here helps heal wounds, you know? Would you like some? I've never heard of such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
Are you okay with this?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do right now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we had to do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible. You're right, let's go. Thanks everyone. Just move Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we can make repairs. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm fine. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy though.
So then.
Perhaps you can rest here for a while.
Suppose.
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that
Yes,
mysterious
indeed.
assailant. Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammer seemed to be increasing in size. First one, now two.
So in other words,
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit by anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor, and that's where the strange man, costume man, attacked me. That must be what I witnessed at around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. At around 7:30, in other words, we would have still been in the dining hall, which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together. Kyoko was with us, so we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is black as pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
What?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Anyways, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked were the only ones we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it,
Very
right?
strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Oh, hold on! Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. So, I'm not talking about who attacked him.
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night. The mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible!
what?
Isn't it? This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't showed up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mysterious man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
well then.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I don't get to see the fade out on Sakura leaving. So whoever is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason for a deviant.
What to do?
Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't even know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor then, you bastard! You won't get away from me. We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as find him, call out and I'll come running. Okay, but what should we
Just
yell?
a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So
Then
then.
is ha!
What are you saying?
Okay. Ha, do ya, or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Do ya? I never heard of such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm recording. Okay, I am. After that 150-minute thing, I was a little scarred. Looks like nothing here. That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the third floor. Sprint it up to the third floor.
Everyone.
Oh, over here, everyone.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, that costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into a alleyway. Hallway. He must be on this floor. Let's go. Yeah, huh. What is it now? Achoo. Huh? Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Yeah. Huh? What was that? I came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. We have to hurry back. What about a suspect? We got in all of his trouble to capture him. Then why don't we split into
It's
two
all
groups?
clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then.
Very well, but then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's cell. I will leave the capture of this suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor.
Just a second.
He's in the nurse's house. Let's go. We stormed into the nurse's house, and what we greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Everything was covered in blood. And in the center of all this red is Hifumi?
No!
Ah!
What?
Looks like something very bad has happened. I even lost my accent. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? OG died. I should have done his
body
social
has
link.
been discovered.
I should have
After
hanged
a
out with
certain
her.
amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. It's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected. A strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt. That suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever is hiding that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running into the hall? So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying, like, they teleported or
Are
anything,
you
right?
okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh. Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm not sure if I can move right now. I'm feeling kind of... This is a problem. I can't just leave Hina here. Oh. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I try to sound confident and upbeat then, but I still haven't stopped trembling from what I just been through. Everyone else is on the 3rd floor. I have to head there. This is where everyone's chasing after. Where was they had it? Celeste, what's wrong? Matter. He ran off, going further down the back of the hallway. No one's here. Maybe the lab? As far as I can tell, no one's here. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's breath. It's coming over there. In the back? I left through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there for 2 people. Hifumi's Taka's dead. Taka's Super Saiyan mode went off. There, in the pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. A next generation legend, standing tall. Stand tall, galactic hero, deadly life. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in an equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after the other. No, they aren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day, but still. Why is this happening? Toko! Don't tell me Toko too? Relax, she's just passed out when she saw blood. The blood. Oh, that's right. When Toko is Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? Yeah, it's called leukemia or something. We've tried everything to get her wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. Just like you said, we should leave her alone for now. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4. It's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? But why is it Justice Hammer 4? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1. Then Hifumi was Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you
What?
just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know anything? Actually, Taka's not the one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too. What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics building. But as soon as we were out of the lab... Ah, Celeste. Aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's room? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi's dead, right? Well, that's not all. It's gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Hifumi's body has disappeared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. Oh no, Taka's body's gonna disappear. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. We're so dumb, the other body is gonna be gone as well. Just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. Oh, I mean, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We are going to die here. We're going to die like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body will just disappear.
Why?
First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment
No
room.
way!
It can't be Taka too. Can't be, it can't be. No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die, all of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Be Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. So she's still conscious? Unconscious? Wait, so you know if she was up there and said nothing, why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
You bastard! Calm down, you forget about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me here. Everyone, stop fighting! Right now we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Yakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Huh. We shot back to the went back when we got there. Oh, Toko's still there. Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I realized that was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What, are you saying Taka disappeared
Stop
too?
talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into the air. Obviously whoever did this hidden body. But why would anyone do that? Don't do that. Why would you do that? I couldn't begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that, huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Kifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd
it
floor.
is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came up here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi but when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, there's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not like
That's
it
fine.
at all. Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a third murder. If they were to break that rule... And Mencia, without a second thought. Mencia, Granja, turned into paste. By the way, did you know the fish paste can be referred to shellfish? It can also refer to shellfish? Like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of it anymore. You knew that from the beginning, did you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we're better off without her.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? What about Kyoko? If she's not involved in the case, where did she go?
what?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, no, it's not. Whatever. We have to find those bodies. Our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well. Let us split up and start searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murder will take place during this case. I know that, but I think, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you here.
huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. And let's get moving. Yell out if you need anything. Byakuya disappeared. Crossfade into the background. Insane. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try to find the other 2 missing bodies. Investigation time. Okay, there's a 4th floor. Interesting. Let's see the art room. Oh, they're here.
Huh?
Where could those 2 bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Huh? The door must be locked. That's strange, it wasn't locked before. What is this room? Oh, the game room. Celeste, was she really attacked with Justice Hammer number 1? What is this thing? Okay, I already went that way. Maybe the classmates? Where's Kyoko though? I'm a little surprised. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing here? We need to get to the repository.
Indeed.
I found them. Ifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. Let's go on ahead. The bodies were in the repository. What's the repository? What is the repository? Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Up here, ahead is the repository. I guess it's unlocked. I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw. Oh. The 2 bodies that disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And now I heard the announcement for a second time.
body has been after a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh, why the announcement now? And so here we are. Without further ado, we have the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Let's hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class
See
trial.
ya later.
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. Awful. This just all too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
Oh my.
Why?
Too bad Hifumi's not alive right now.
Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been Hifumi, or when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. What? This wasn't...
He's alive again?
He's alive again?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming? Hifumi! Wake up! Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak. Come on, you gotta wake up! I remember everything before I met you. I met you all. Oh, it's like the tail of a comet. Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
Oh, case closed. It's not even that much of a struggle. That's for the third time. Second time. Absolute undeniable. That was kind of funny. Yeah, that's kind of comedic. There was no mistake, reality set in again. This isn't some
Honestly.
stereotypical fantasy world. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins? No calcium in your bones? At least you got your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Oh, going out of his way to return, just to leave out with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has becoming exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Yasuhiro is?
Is this?
If that's true, I can't forgive him. There's no way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes, it looks that way. It's going to begin again. I have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Okay, this is actual investigation. First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's very strange. We got way less information this time. That is no problem after all. The events of this case folded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Oh wait, wrong accent on the wrong person. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together.
Then there's no way anyone...
Oh
In
my
other
God.
words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification
So
from it.
then,
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct this free exchange of information between you guys. I just wanted to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate, and this accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that the blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In the class trial, wouldn't you need to determine this? The one true blackened who devised this murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one
well
person?
now.
That's enough for explaining. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I don't see why Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You might be right. That's true. Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected with this case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider someone a suspect? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
What? I'm offended. Yeah. You. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you're nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know? She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate my every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me Murderous Fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing
so
again.
then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd totally be useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me. I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma File 3. Truth 3. What the heck? What happened to my cat? Oh. I was gonna save and then... Oh no. Weird button thing. There are hammers of different sizes hanging on the wall, though there are some like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammer have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all of these hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They are all covered in debris and chalky stone and powder. Wait, for some reason this hammer isn't dirty at all and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer added to truth. Bullets. So, hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about a repository. Huh, what is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up and looked around, right? I was really scared, and so me and Sakura stuck there together. And we came right to the repository, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the body began, and now it's wide open. Something probably happened. That's not gonna be a truth bullet. There are many such aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it might be a good idea to look back on everything that's happened.
So then.
Would you like my help? No, I'm good. Sure, actually.
So then.
Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us. 8 o'clock, Celeste, 7 o'clock. Does this give me a truth bullet or not? I guess not. This is so long. Yeah, this is a pretty complicated case. Because we dashed up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, I guess we can collect bodies. The tarp is used to move the body. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to the repository, all the way from the first to the third, all without anyone noticing. How the hell? It's no good, I just can't get it. I can't think about it further for now. Think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh, wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus the body right now. That's it, his glasses. When the blood was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? Why? Hifumi's glasses has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Maybe he wasn't dead actually in the nurse's office? Yakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearance all happened, every one of us had an alibi. The last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
In other words,
then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb, but do you think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all you bothers you about this case? Well, no, there are a few things. Like, why did a killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete the investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing two people? What? Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what it means. Is everyone okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as real friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talks as if he figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? I was having difficulty reading. That's tough, man. There's definitely a lock on the door. I don't see anyone to lock it from the art room. The door can be locked only from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies, and the door was designed so it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there was no way anyone could have beat them to the repository, so that certain someone was already in the repository. I bet like there's more. Oh, the cart? That could be used to carry Hifumi up. It's a dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw it in this other art room before. I guess it's used to move statues. It's kind of awkward if you by now. It's not too hard to use, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? I wonder. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Tako's found. Very strange, very strange. I guess I can leave now. I feel like Hifumi was probably plotting a murder on Taka, maybe? And then he wanted Hiro to help with the murder for some reason. And Hiro actually helped. But it ended up double-crossing Hifumi because Hiro didn't want to be found out. Celeste. Was she really attacked with this hammer? What the heck is this thing? I guess Celeste is pretty sus as well. Oh, wrong room. Oh, it's there. Wrong way. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going wrong, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I was just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
see.
How Hifumi was moved, huh? When it was disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office,
Yes,
right?
indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind looking for her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could not have gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
Indeed.
It would seem so. You carry someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes. I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. So let's count. Just as hammer number 3. Well, there's nothing here. Just normal trash can. Wait, there's someone inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. It's also covered with blood.
Oh,
Oh, did you find something? Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up the glasses. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither. But I think it might be important. Okay. Where else might be interesting to look at? Where is Makoto though? Not Makoto, Kyoko though. What to do here? What to do here? The store definitely doesn't have anything to do with anything. Okay. Was no one in the library rooms or whatever? This is so strange. What the heck? What? Where is Kyoko? This is so weird. Homegirl would never do anything, surely. I guess there's nothing to see here. Plug in my computer for battery. Okay. Oh, it's on the table. Did nothing happen on the second floor? In theory, Kyoko should have been here. On the second floor somewhere. I guess she could be in the changing room? Oh, I haven't gone back to the physics lab either. Can't go in the girls' room. Right, I can't go in the boys' room. It's clean now. First one. Nothing in the pool yet. Okay, I guess I have to go to the physics room. Coco's the only one there, which is interesting. Sounds like something related to this machine. Big air purifier. Cameras. Okay. I guess Celeste could also be involved this time around. Falls. Genocide jail. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed that I missed such an ultimately rare event. Rare weapons left here. Puddle blood. Little tire here. Even with the dolly. So we connected that the dolly is used for probably carrying Taka here. From here to the other place. Feel like I've seen the tarp somewhere. You have, haven't you? Crazy. What is that? The screen. What else am I missing? I feel like looked at everything. So this is where you were. I've been looking for it. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, let me give you this. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grows ever more interesting. What are you talking about? I already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Hero's room. Oh shoot. Which one is Hero's room? That one? The door's unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Oh, he has so many boxes. This Hero's room, there's all kinds of weird stuff. Where do you get all of it from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which probably means he can't really explain. I can't complain if I don't get stuff without permission to go to his room, right? Did you see the camera glitching on the one left? No wonder Hero's afraid of ghosts. I think there's something in this cardboard box. There's blueprints for something, and something's made of. It looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is it Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about these bother me. It doesn't have good handwriting like Hero. Oh shoot, I didn't want to. Makolo, big news, what's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? Hero. Okay. Is Hero wearing that costume? Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool. I had to pool. Oh. I didn't even finish searching. But I guess that's all there is to it. I was literally here before. Kyoko in.
I mean...
Phew, man. I've had the worst day. Hero. Hero.
Oh, hey, Makoto.
That's a good question. Huh, yeah, what? Why do I look like this? What, did someone come along and remodel me while sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Question mark.
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed in the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? Just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, he says that. But what? Does she have any idea? Does she know what people? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed up.
I mean,
I have no idea. Alright, man. Oh, 1 second, I was asleep. I don't know. How? What happened? Then I woke up. Then I was here. I don't care. Do something about the costume. It pains me just looking.
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why don't you make something that... Why would you make something that you can't take off?
Not at all wrong.
I didn't make this stupid
It
friggin'
would
thing.
seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of his costume. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces. We at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits with Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking
That's
it
terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little
That's
bit
right.
far. He may be a suspect. He deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Alright, man. DJ 98.7. I have no clue what you guys are talking about. Okay, hear my next beat. DJ Racist. You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume killer?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna jerk about it, I will. Without missing a beat, Hina started putting on a Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit off again. Well, now you're out of excuses. No, it's cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Oh, okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces from the floor and tried putting them on. What a doormat this Makoto guy. It's no good, the arms are too long. There's no way I could
Just a
wear
second.
this. See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body perfectly.
But
There's another costume. They must have had one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly,
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence. Oh, you mean evidence. You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
I mean, what the heck? Oh, DJ Racist. I mean, DJ Hero on the beat. Clairvoyance. Alright, man. Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi who, during this whole thing
That's
anyway.
terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Robo Justice costume added to the truth bullet. She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood at all. Yeah, better skedaddle.
oh,
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to show up at the same time. But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time? I
then
have no idea.
perhaps.
Perhaps She really is working for the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? You're quite protective of her, yes? That's because she's helped me out so much, Uncle. If I were the mastermind, that is exactly what I'd do to earn your help, trust. Oh, Makoto, such a lover boy. There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, is it? Well, 2 people killed Taka. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did. I did not. I didn't do it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
May as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego,
At
right?
least 30%
Which means
right.
alter ego or Chihiro. 30%. That was 30%. Must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
So then.
That note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note onto my door. And here's what it said. I found a note, maybe... I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. And that's when I turned on the radio. That's when the DJ turned on radio. Oh yeah. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep. Those real killers probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What, really? I told you someone's setting me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape, someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yahoo! They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a
Alright,
second.
man. Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. It was right here in pocket.
No way.
It's like I lost it. Alright, man. Yeah, sure. But please, you gotta believe me, alright? I wouldn't hurt a soul. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issues with what you claim. But if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious! That's the hero's account added to truth bullets. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Well, why'd you kill him? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said. Oh, baby. Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You're totally broke, and that's why. But wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet don't feel me now. Ooh, alright, man. Off on the speed of sound. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was going to ask Toko or Entrance Night Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got in a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One more kill away. Makoto, do you have a second? I want you to help me with the
it
investigation.
would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping. But can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, I'd like to examine the corpse. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I was hearing this from a girl same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we're in a hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then. Show me where the dead bodies. They're in the repository. Guess we should head that way. Oh, I'm mumbling like a mumble rapper. I'm the mumble rapper. Alright, man. Okay, dude. Ifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed rigid, but only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation, began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
That Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
Hey.
You did. You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did. Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch.
So then,
It's only been mentioned once, Kyoko. You gotta understand. As a player, no one reads every line carefully. And, you know, it's only been mentioned once when he was in the bathroom looking at his watch or something. It's broken. You can see the hands are moving, right? It's most likely broken when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the clock was broken sometime just after 6. But after last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? It's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's the only time you mentioned it.
in other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it wouldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Wow, you're a philosopher, aren't you? Master of logic. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white there. Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already said it. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to grasp Taka's cold hand, the cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was able to free the object from his tightly clenched face. A piece of paper? Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. A little scrap of paper. Didn't seem like much of a clue,
is
did
that
it?
right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko turned to
So
Kifumi's
then-
body. Let's check Kifumi's body for now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Gyotaka's scrap of paper. The biggest problem is how... Oh, I have to talk to her. So did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of
That's
paper.
right.
Kifumi had it hidden on him. Hid him.
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hid it on purpose, right? In his pants. Wait, so
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Kifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet up at the equipment room at 6.
so
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling the truth.
however,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole we can use to escape with a mole in it. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning here. There's some meaning to that part being rooted off. Could you explain a little more? Think
Hey.
carefully. Why would he have been collecting that tiny piece of paper so
then,
carefully? What if it wasn't just a scrap paper when he was holding it? What if it's something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had has been added to the truth.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their ebooks on them. So the handbooks had nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killing in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this
Is
time,
that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone my way to mention it. All I said, they weren't used to carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, that handbooks come a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. Wow, I feel like... Oh wait, I'm actually lost this time. This time I have no clue what's happening.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
Oh yeah.
And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Oh boy.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Alright, this is where this episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc ends. And next episode, we'll be heading into the third class trial. Please tune back for more. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.